Here's Natasha in studio hanging out with us this morning. How are you, Natasha Bedingfield?
Well, hello. I'm good. Thank you.
It's good to see you again.
You too.
This is you.
It's me. It's my new song. Do you like it?
I do like it. Do you like it?
I do. Yes.
Can you
Is that
say?
okay? Am I allowed to like my own music?
song.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I think the real question is, are you not allowed to like your music? Like, is there a song that you would honestly 100% say right now, I did that song and it sucks?
Well, the problem is that I'm British, and in England we are known for being self-deprecating. We can't, you're kind of arrogant if you say that you love yourself too much. You know what I mean?
Okay, so...
But I do love my music. But you've got to, because it's like I sing it so much. It's like, it's a, like, for example, I can't get sick of Unwritten.
Right.
Everyone wants me to sing it, or Pocket Full of Sunshine, or, so those songs, hopefully I don't get sick of. Hopefully no one else does either.
Right. When you
That's the British side coming in.
I was going to say, you're an American now. You can be as egotistical as
Right.
you want to be. You can be loud, brash.
It's the American way.
Self-serving.
Russell Brand has adapted well.
Yeah, right.
Yes, you're right.
Are you proud of Russell Brand?
Very proud.
Are you?
Extremely. He's fantastic. He's got a great accent too, hasn't he? I think most of the time people are just laughing at the way his delivery of it.
Well, your accent is pretty cool too. I don't know
Thank
if you
you.
can hear it.
Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing at all. No, I think it's great.
But I noticed that no, I like the Atlanta accent. You don't have an Atlanta accent.
No, that's because I'm not from here.
Yeah.
No one in here really has a southern accent. But
It's
Jeff
really
does a great
beautiful.
southern. Jeff masters in accents. Why don't you go ahead and show off?
Well,
Why don't you do?
It's not.
That was his job before he got into radio, actually, was to teach
Do
others
accents?
do accents.
I
Yes.
spent. They're
Linguist.
making fun of me because I spent some time in England and I came back with the accent. And there's a good.
It's fantastic.
There's a
He's
good.
like Madonna.
It's funny when Americans do an English accent because they're like,
Yeah, really. Well, it's funny when English
"What's
people.
water? What's water?" Like that.
Why don't you show her?
Now-
Why don't you
now-
flex your?
Now it's getting
Please tell
personal.
me. I'm sure it's better than my southern accent.
Yeah, why don't you do a southern accent?
No, I can't. I've been forbidden.
If you, why don't you try the American accent and then I'll tell you how you should be talking in Britain.
Come on, give it a try.
Let's have let's have a conversation.
You talk funny. No, I was actually on an airplane with a friend, and there was this real cowboy sitting in the middle of me and my guitarist. And we just started talking over him because he wouldn't let us sit together anyway. So he turns to us and he's like, "You talk funny." He's like, "I bet y'all think I talk funny too." Or something like that. That's good. And I just looked at him and I'm like, "Are you a real cowboy or is that just fashion?"
Is there no such thing as like an English cowboy? A British cowboy?
I was so shocked when I saw people wearing real cowboy hats. Like
Really?
Like that's something that you do at a dress-up party in England. Like that's not real. Like I didn't realize people still did that. I love cowboy movies and
Yeah,
stuff.
she's from Texas.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad wears a cowboy hat every single day of his life.
That's
and
fantastic,
boots.
and it actually does serve a function, right? Like it does stop the sun from.
Stops the sun. Yeah,
Tanning.
and it's a fashion statement. The bigger
Yeah.
the hat, the better.
Ah,
So you can't like
the
bend the,
bigger
bill
the hat,
either.
the bigger the gun.
Yeah.
That's right.
Natasha's like fascinated by cowboy culture. Like it's in the
But that's not right. So
Smithsonian.
it's not cowboy in Nashville. Lots of cowboys in Nashville, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Not
isn't
real
it-
cowboy. That's more fashion than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't that more like what the stereotypical American looks like to people in like Europe or Britain or whatever? Like they think that we all wear cowboy hats and we're all cowboys?
No, because we see a lot of American movies, so there's a wide range
Got it.
of different type of Americans, and I think everyone's familiar with that. So you have your rappers, you have your you have your American tourists. That's definitely a stereotype too.
And what is the stereotype with American tourists? I dare ask.
You mentioned it earlier.
The topless thing?
No.
Oh.
What?
Oh, what's that?
What are you talking about?
Jen.
What the hell are you
When
talking
Americans
about?
go to Europe, they get very excited that you can sunbathe topless.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, who would do that in this room, Jen?
You have to have good boobs. I'm sorry to say that on air, but you do.
It's okay.
Like that's the unfortunate thing about topless beaches. Is sometimes, like in Vegas, they have a pool that
Yeah.
you can sunbathe topless, but it's not normally the woman who Like,
Has the
you
best
want to
boobs.
see.
It's the same thing with like
Like
nude
a nude
beaches. Like
beach.
at least in the United States, like I've only been to a couple of nude beaches,
Yeah.
but disappointing every time because everybody that's on a nude beach, you want to be like in a parka and jeans and a cowboy hat.
But it's actually, no, but I think it's quite nice when you see other people naked because I think it makes you feel more accepting of your own body as well. I have to say that.
When you're on European
nice.
vacation, do you go topless?
I'm not going to say. No, I don't actually.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the paparazzi.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
But if you weren't,
But I have
afraid
great
of them,
breasts, so I could.
She
I'm
loves
not
her
afraid to say that.
songs. She loves her breasts.
Right?
But I'm the reason that the topless beaches don't look as good as they
That,
should.
oh, boy. There's that English self-deprecating thing again, right? Jen just did it for the first time.
Yeah, well, I went to France last week. I was in the south of France, and so it was just kind of a fun thing to
Oh,
do.
I love that. How
But
fun.
I'm very, very pale in that area.
Did you get sunburnt?
No, because I didn't do it for long enough.
Okay.
I mean, it was just a little while, but I just had to like try it just
That's
to see what
so
it felt
awesome.
like, and I felt really, really naked, and it was really uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
That was like topless 101, though. Like if you really want to get bold, you walk across the sand into the ocean.
Yeah, no, it was just where we were laying out. Yeah.
Did you have any issues with the paparazzi?
Yes, they were hounding me.
Is that sort of have, just to get a little deep here, Natasha, is that how you sort of have to live your life now? You always sort of looking over your shoulder to see who's taking a picture
A
of you?
little bit. Like the other day, I was going. I have this amazing pool at our house, and I was walking down to the pool to give all our guests ice cream, and I seriously had like 3 or 4 big, huge tubs of ice cream in my hand, and like my hair pulled back and no makeup, and just probably mascara running down my face from swimming and stuff, and I'm carrying this ice cream, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I hope there's no paparazzi there. And they weren't. So
They would
that's
have
fine.
some headline about Natasha binging on ice cream.
Right.
But that's
you
the
know?
problem, is they're always there when you don't want them there. So it's always when you didn't, like one night, like where I went out and it's like I think I had a really bad hangover, and I woke up very, very early, so I decided to go for a walk, and it was that day with no makeup, with a hangover, that there was someone chasing me back to my house.
damn.
Yeah, so you just have to. I don't know.
Do you empathize like with the celebrities that from time to time are walking through LAX and they just lose it for a couple of minutes and they grab the camera of the paparazzi and throw it
Definitely.
down? Is there
Yes.
somewhere inside of you you're like, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because usually that's what they want. So they will ask you questions in a way that will provoke
you
you.
riled up.
Yeah, because that's a good story, you know. But I think that's the thing. It's like this. I mean, I'm not one to complain for that because this is the whole industry that we're in. It's like a relationship with the public, and I think everyone's got that relationship now with the public. Everyone's twittering. You were twittering earlier on.
Do you tweet?
Tweet, yes.
Do you Twitter? Tweet?
Yes.
You do?
Do I twat? Are you allowed to say that one?
They're not going to find me. They'll find you.
The look on her face was awesome. You know what? Just blame it on the English accent.
Yeah.
Lost in translation.
Tell us about the new album because this is coming out in the fall. Is that right?
Yes, in the fall. It's brand new. I've been working on it for over a year, and I'm really excited about it. I really think it's a very, it's like I really poured myself in, like you said, to a body of work, and the songs just have a really nice flow to them, and just I think people will like it. So I
Do you
hope.
feel like you've grown up as an artist?
I think I'm always trying to express new side. I mean, every artist is trying to discover new parts to themselves and actually like see what's possible in music. I just feel like I really definitely expressed part of myself in this album that I haven't been able to before.
Well, thanks for coming in. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
sharing. And the new song is Touch. We just played it for you guys a couple of minutes ago, and it's already doing really, really well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just you guys added it straight away, which is I'm so grateful. And it's only been out for a couple of weeks, and yeah, it's doing great. It's starting to get some hits on iTunes. Like I performed on TV. I put is it called So You Think You Can Dance? Yeah. And just last week, and it's great.
Well,
Yeah,
cool.
it's fun.
And
Congratulations.
we will play it a lot here. And thanks again for coming in,
Thanks for
Natasha.
having
You're
me.
awesome. You're always awesome when you come in. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bert Show.